Yes, guys, I'm Si. Welcome back to Cardiff City World. Welcome back to the channel, all that good stuff. This is a video which I'd written for a while and wanted to do. So much negativity at the moment and stress with everything, relegation battles and all the other stuff which goes with Cardiff City. So I just wanted to do a short video looking at Joel Bagan and his breakout season. We delve into the rise, and it is a remarkable rise of one of Cardiff City's standout talents in Joel Bagan. The 2024-25 season has been a defining period for him. He's a young defender, and we're going to explore his journey a little bit, his performances, future prospects for Cardiff City, where his future lies, both with the club and at international level. It's been an incredible turnaround for him, and I don't think that's an exaggeration. Joel Bagan was born in September the 3rd, 2001 in Basingstoke. Joel Bagan began his football career with Southampton's Youth Academy. July 2018, he made a pivotal move to Cardiff City. He was integrated seamlessly into the club's academy system, where his dedication and his skill quickly propelled him through the ranks, leading to a professional debut, FA Cup against Reading, February the 4th, 2020, where he didn't disappoint. His composure has always been a massive aspect. When he first broke into the team, it was his darting runs up the left and his overlaps. Probably sometimes a bit too eager to do so, but he was straight away recognised as someone who may have a future, even at that young age. He was one of them where, like, you looking at him and he was just so aggressive, but when he was on the ball, he was very clear that he had the skill set to be a really good footballer. The composure, the vision, the passing ability. These are technical abilities which are so vital in the game today. So it was encouraging when he first came into that side. After that initial breakthrough, he went out to gain some first team experience, where he joined Notts County on loan in February 2020. He made only 2 appearances, but he did showcase potential in those couple of appearances, putting in a couple of decent performances. And then he went on a season-long loan last season, which was his time to shine, really, and get some consistent playing time, where he went on loan to Zulte Wagram in Belgium, where he made 19 league appearances. Bagan cemented his place in that defence with some composed performances. And again, it was not just the defensive attributes, the aggression and the tackling, the physical strengths which made him stand out. It was his ball playing ability. Whilst, I don't think he was ever present, but he played a lot of games out there in Belgium, and it really became clear that he had grown both mentally, physically, and technically. I really feel like we saw a much more mature player return to Cardiff City. So in the summer, just before this season, we do videos and shows like keep, sell, loan, all these different things. Joel came up a lot in the summer, a lot of different shows and discussions in the comments, people saying that he should either be loaned out again, which would have been his 3rd loan, or a lot of people were saying he should be sold. But in that pre-season, or in this pre-season for the current season, he was very good. He really caught the eye. Playing predominantly at centre-back, actually, in the pre-season, but he did a really, really good job. And again, it's not just the defensive aspects that make him stand out for me. Like, what I really have been impressed with is his ability to break lines with his passing, bring it out of defence, and be that defender who can progress the play. That's something that Cardiff City have lacked for a while. We've had a few over the years, and we've had a few, aggressive leaders and stuff. Not always the best ball players. Sol Bamba's the last one which I can really think of who was really, really good on the ball, but also had some leadership qualities as well. I think Joel Bagan potentially, so this is not definite, but potentially I think he has a lot of leadership qualities, as does Will Fish, actually. I think they both, for young guys, they seem a bit quiet at the moment, but they do look like they have a lot of the attributes that you require for a leader. They're good talkers, and they're good positionally. just need him to grow into that role, I guess, as leader. But from a purely defensive role, Joel Bagan has proper cemented his place in the team this year. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't for the form of Callum O'Dowda at left back, Will Fish, obsessed. Joel Bagan would have played a lot more games for Cardiff City this year, because genuinely, that's the only thing that kept him out at the start of the season. Every time he played, he looked absolutely phenomenal at left back. And what was really interesting is sort of just after Christmas, Omar Rhys made the decision to start playing him as a centre back. And I think, people are very quick to jump on Omar Rhys and criticise him. But one of the few things that I think he's got right is playing Joel Bagan at centre back. Having a left-footed centre back opens up that whole side of the pitch when you're trying to play. Now, I'm not saying that Cardiff should always play out from the back, because I don't think that's a good idea. But you do have to have the ability to pass. And what he does is he's able to bring it out with his feet and then play through the lines, or even a long ball into the channel or up to the centre forward. I think his long balls could do with a little bit of polish, should we say. They're not always as accurate as they can be, but they are pretty good. For instance, in the passing department, I think him versus Fish, I think Bagan's better at breaking lines along the deck, but I think Fish's switches of play and diagonals and longer passing is much better. So it's an interesting kind of conundrum with the two of them as a combination. But Joel, as of this recording of this video, has made 27 appearances for Cardiff City this year. He's made 27 appearances in the Championship, 1 assist, no goals, but that's not really what he's in the side for. He's had 4 yellow cards, 1 red card, played over 1,200 minutes. His defensive prowess, as I've mentioned, is evident, is not in doubt. It's a really commendable record as well. Like the 4 yellow cards, the 1 red card was harsh, if I remember correctly. But it does reflect his disciplined approach to defensive work, where he's able to be physical without constantly giving away free kicks and working on a yellow card constantly. His consistency in his form has been instrumental in the way Cardiff have lined up, whether he plays at left back or centre back. He's had a few standout moments, the one against Burnley, which is the one that stands out, where his really precise delivery led to our goal, which again showcases his abilities to be or to give an offensive contribution. Particularly he's at left back. I would really like to see him getting on those overlaps and putting the ball in the box, because his delivery and his passing is very good. And I think that is the one thing, as he's matured physically and defensively and some other aspects of his game, I think his attacking, when he's at left back, his attacking prowess has probably just dropped a little bit. You don't quite see him sort of marauding up that left like you do, say, a Callum O'Dowda. So that is something that I would like to see him kind of work on and improve. But ultimately, I think his long-term future may well be as a centre-back for Cardiff, and I'm pretty happy about that. One, I think it is a good option, and I think him and Fish have made a really good pairing. I also think having that left-footed centre-back is a massive plus to any defence. And then equally, if he's in centre-back, you've got O'Dowda. That gives a space for Louis Giles to push in and be that sort of backup left-back. Joel Bagan also has settled in. He played really well in that 3 at the back system when we have switched to that. Off the pitch, his professionalism and his commitment have earned him respect from teammates, fans alike. His attributes and his attitude reflect a player that is mature way beyond his years. He's only 23, that is still exceptionally young. He's always looking to improve, always working on his game, always talking to his teammates, and he will only get better. A lot of people view him as a left back, and this is not by any means a kind of dig at them. Like only last night on the phone in, the guys were saying that he should be moved back to left back. I disagree. I think his best position at the moment is centre back. I think he looks way more of an attribute to Cardiff at left back, way more of an asset to Cardiff as a left centre back than he does at left back. I think O'Dowda is fine at left back for most games. If you need an out-and-out defender, then maybe Bagan has to go in there for the time being. maybe as time goes, we can add in Louis Giles, as I say. But Bagan's versatility is what allows him to adapt to that central defensive role when it's required. And this adaptability will be what provides Cardiff with a great player for years to come. And it gives the manager, whoever that may be, a lot of tactical flexibility because it enhances and it means the team can play with different shapes, different formations, and different systems, which allow him. Joel can play left back, can play left centre back, can play one of the three, can even play it as a wing back, left midfield. I'm pretty sure he could do it all. It's really been pleasing to see Joel Bagan have a bit of a breakout season. And I want to talk a little bit about it mentally because it must have been difficult. 2 loans, come back. There's a lot of noise in the media and social media, people saying he should be sold. And he just got his head down and has shown what a good player he is, but shown the improvements that he's made to his game in those loan periods. And let's face it, that's what the loan system should be for. Send in youngsters, get them game time so they can go away and hone their craft and become better footballers so that when they're ready, they can slot into the first team. And I think Joel Bagan's a fantastic example of that. Looking ahead, Joel Bagan's future with Cardiff City appears extremely promising. His development trajectory suggests that he could become a cornerstone of the club's defence, whether that be at left back or centre back. His continuous growth and his experience will only further contribute to the team's success on the field, hopefully. But also that sort of composure and the way the way that he's developed over the last 18 months to 2 years is really encouraging, and that makes me think that that will continue the more he plays in the first team for Cardiff City. Joel Bagan's season exemplifies the emergence of young talent at Cardiff, ready to leave a lasting effect on the team, the squad, and the club. These lads are the future. We've got so many players under 25 who are knocking on the door, and we eagerly are anticipating being a witness to their journey in the game, hopefully at Cardiff City. Obviously, at international level, Joel's already made a few appearances for the under-23s, and I'm hoping that he'll go on and make many appearances for Republic of Ireland full international team with some of his teammates. I really appreciate you guys joining me. I know we haven't had a lot of these video type content recently, but we are going to have a lot more. We've got this series coming out, the rebuild of Cardiff City. That's going to be a bit of a mammoth thing. It's not going to be these short sort of 10, 12 minute sort of things. They will be 20, 30 minute episodes. Bear with me because they take a bit of effort. They take a lot of writing and editing and all the rest of it. These are a bit easier. So we will have a few more of these. Going to have one of these looking at Yusuf Salic, his impact on Cardiff since he's come in. This is the Breakdown Extra. I'm Si. This is Cardiff City World. Please do subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to become a member, then please do. The memberships are what keep this channel going and allow us to create content, 7 days a week, and allow us to venture out and do different things, interview different people, live events, the rest of it. The memberships and the Patreons are what allow us to do that. So if you can, please do just hit that join button on the YouTube channel or go to patreon.com/ACEpodcastnation. Join up by there. It's only, price of a coffee per month, but every single membership helps us out hugely. Really appreciate you guys. If you haven't got your tickets for Glen Loovens, get them now, 25th of April. Details below. And I will see you in the next one. Keep the faith. In a bit.